Okay, so all of that, I don't know where we're at anymore.
My
When did
brain
you
just
start?
runs, dude.
When did
Like,
you
I'm
start
super sorry.
making? When did you start making music then? So like, when is the first time Chris Chrome? I don't even know if he was Chris Chrome back then. Picked up probably a pen and pad, maybe because he's a youth. He picked up a doc file on his phone or
Grade
notes.
7, secondary one on a pen and paper in detention. And I skipped school for this girl. She was sick, so I ended up skipping school.
CB Mac
Very
does want
soon,
to know if
CB
you're
Mac.
making a
Very
track.
soon, very soon. Just a lot's been going on.
The
Honestly,
answer
I've
is
been.
yes. Back to your story, Chris.
I skipped school for a girl, and I got detention, and I had nothing to do, stuck in those four fucking walls, and they were like, "Do your work." I was like, "Fuck that! I don't want to do my work." So I wrote bars, and it
Okay.
was about my day in between four walls.
So you would write tracks about the anxiety of being trapped in a school system that you didn't appreciate or want to be a part of.
That came years after, yes, but I think a lot of the tracks came from dreams and nightmares that I had. The song "Nightmare" that I released with Damon is one of the songs from actually way back when.
So to
Was
be
like
clear, that shit's available on his YouTube channel and whatnot,
YouTube and SoundCloud.
and is way farther along in the story.
Well,
But
actually,
that's
I
really
promoted it already.
interesting. So like straight up, yeah, but there's more viewers here now than when you promoted that. Um, but straight up, what's interesting to me is um, that's amazing. I really like the comment that we got there. Oh my God, you're making it out to be like he was not just trying to get laid. And Lolo, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. He's way further down the road since now we gotta stop. Okay, we gotta stop and ask the question. Was Chris a little horn dog when he was 13 trying to write rhymes in the class?
Wise, wise, wise.
I
Fuck.
mean, fair
No,
enough.
actually, to be clear, uh, at that age, I was still a virgin, so no, not at 12, Mumsy.
I wanna I
Uh,
wanna clarify something. A lot of virgins are horn dogs. Okay?
nah, nah, nah. But I'm not talk about a lot of people. Talk about Chris Chrome. Talk about Christopher Johnson. Talk about me. Me at 12, that wasn't my forte. I had porn. I was good. I had LimeWire, bro. That's better. At 12 years
That's
old,
fair.
LimeWire was better than any of the fucking little
All right, let's move
secondary
on.
watch.
Let's move on.
No, I would. So Nightmare came from a dream that I had.
Hold on. So you're saying you wrote that track back when you were like 13? Okay.
There's four dreams in my entire life, or nightmares you can consider them to be, that are actually somewhere and will be somewhere on albums, projects, and it's part of like my Chris Chrome secret figure me out type shit. You got to find it. I told you the first one, but you got to find it. They're all over the place, and the more and more I go, if I have any other dreams as older as I get, they're also going to be there too. So there's a lot to Chris Chrome, which is why it takes me forever to get shit done, because I need to know how to, like, I want to present it. But yeah, Nightmare came from a dream that I had of falling. I was a bazillion fucking feet in the air. Um,
Okay.
and I just ended up falling. Like, I was trying to jump from like these platforms, like these high staircase platform type things, and I just kept falling. And then I entered into a cove, like I say in the track, and a lot of it was just anxiety and thoughts and things in my head, voices that I deal with, a lot of just kind of how my brain processes, and it really just kind of stuck with me. So if you really want to figure out what the dream is, you have to listen to the track.
Okay. That's good to know that. So do all of your songs? Okay, we haven't really got to your music career, but since we're on this, do all of your songs come from dreams? Is this just like your process? You literally dream it up? Like a lot of people say, like dream it up, but you literally dream up your tunes?
Some tunes I literally dream up, like literally I'll just go to bed and it just happens, and then I'll wake up and I have to sit on it, figure out what it means, and then sometimes I'll like kind of write the dream out in a story, read it over a couple times, and then break up the story into an actual verse. edit everything, and then certain lines will stay because my way of rapping is a lot of, I don't give a fuck about rhyming so much. I don't give a fuck about really trying to be flashy or cool. I do the choppy stuff.
Hey.
I do the fast rap. I like rhyming. I like that skill. But for me, it's the lyrics. It's what I'm trying to say. It's the message I'm trying to get out. A lot of my throwaways that I'm doing right now, and it's only been stopped at 4 because of the lockdown. But a lot of the throwaways is kind of also the way that I would also do the dream thing. So I have thoughts in my head that pops out, and I'm just like, boom, I'm just gonna write it down. And sometimes there doesn't need to be a beat. It's just listen to what I'm saying. And I feel like I talk really fast normally. I've always talked fast. I process things fast, maybe too fast that I don't understand. I jump to conclusions. I jump the gun a lot. So when I'm doing the throwaways or when I'm just writing down the lyrics, I like to have fun with it because I know people are going to listen when it rhymes. I know people are going to listen when it sounds cool or when there's like little syllable play and stuff like that. But realistically, I just want you to hear what I'm saying, because a lot of it is just like, a lot of it, and this is so stupid to say, but hits blunt and thought of this meme. Like, it's really that. It's like, oh, hits blunt and, oh, well, if 6 is afraid of 7, oh, now I know why 7 ain't, no, or whatever, you know, like some stupid shit. And that's kind of what, like, in a simple form for people to understand, that's kind of what happens is like, yo, I have this thought. Yo, this thought actually makes sense. Yo, hold up. Now, a lot of it, though, is something that is more open discussion. It's relationship-wise. It's this. I stay away from politics because I don't know shit about politics. I don't know much about, like, the other side of the world, even though I'm learning about it and stuff. So I don't really try to go about that. I'll talk about death and why people keep dying and, you know, like, why is it we're all in this type of, like, world we live in and it feels like a game and shit and that. Shit, 789 dead? Is that due to Corona, Mumsy? But in regards to that, it's like I'll stay away from like, oh, black people are dying because of cops and no. But like, I'll talk about people dying in the streets, or I'll make that. But I'll stay away from shit I do not know. So a lot of what I know is how I think, what I feel in my heart, and just maybe a drug trip or 3, and you know, boom sex and all the toxic relationships I've been in my entire life, whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship, and then a lot of it for, you know how rappers just have your generic content that they make? Like, if you want to go to a banger that is just clubby, it's about dancing, shaking women's asses, blah, 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 you go to this certain person and you're like, okay, I know what I'm going to get. Well, my generic rap is literally just like, you know, I'm a knight in shining armor. I'm a paladin doing this and killing dragons and this. So it's got a lot of dream aspect to it.
I've heard a lot of your stuff. Your go-to is I'm an emotional mess.
No, right. I'm saying, but that's a lot of my stuff. Like what I like.
And I don't. Sorry, I just want to say I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean it like an atmosphere. My life is a nightmare, kind of depression, emotional mess. Like literally emo.
No, right. But I'm saying, but let's be clear. That's a track. Like that's an actual song. I'm saying like if I'm gonna do the thing where it's like, yo, be cool. Like on the track with Mike Gerolo, right? Fuck the haters, right? It's not even like I'm the best rapper. I'm talking about
That's
I'm
fair.
talking about like, you know,
Chris
what I'm saying?
is a wreck that's on a quest to go fix it. I respect that.
Exactly. That is true. That is my thing. But on the Mike Gerolo track, the Hater Police or whatever it is,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember that song.
I talk about waking up to my phone vibrating and people talking shit on the internet about what they don't know about my music. So that's like what my bars are. My bars are saying,
I do remember that.
My bars are saying like, yo, you don't understand what I'm saying because you only want to listen to a simple like 85 BPM. That's what you want. That's why you don't get what I'm saying, because you refuse to expand your mind on what it is. I don't need to turn around and be like, I slay this and cut you and shoot you and microphone. Nah, because I don't. Like, I don't. I'll make a reference to be like, yo, gun clock, got the verbal missiles spraying, everybody hating, I'm leaving the slave debating, all this shit. But I try to make sure that you understand I'm not really out here gun capping and things. That's not me. Like, I like to stay home, play games, smoke a bit of dank, make music, and try to change the world in a positive way, one Chris Chrome step at a time.